Ulysses, I think, is a wonderful novel in terms of it's overwhelmingly ordinary. I mean, reading, Bloom's thoughts within himself, we all are thinking all the time, aren't we? And Joyce encapsulates that notion of the internal monologue so wonderfully that we understand ourselves more because he does it. This is an illustration where Bloom goes into the office of a newspaper and it's full of wind. You've got Aeolus here, the Greek classic god of the wind, blowing. And in the novel, the headlines of the newspaper are high-lit in the text, sort of almost interpolate what's going on in the general narrative. It's an episode about a lot of noise. It's talking about trams making a noise, printing machinery making a noise, and all that sort of stuff. Joyce isn't very descriptive, so therefore the illustrator does have the opportunity to give the reader a bit more texture, just to home in on the feeling of Dublin in this case. We went twice to Dublin to have a look around. I had a marvellous time literally wandering. I did my own map of where I would walk in Bloom's footsteps. I wrote a synopsis of all the episodes and kept asterisking or highlighting bits of the novel that I thought, this looks interesting. And I'd go right through the book with each episode, getting closer and closer to pinpointing what I was going to illustrate. You start with a blank piece of paper. You might have a rough like that, which is very rough. It's starting introducing a sense of composition. I would actually make all these shapes first, knowing what I'm going to put in them in outline. When I feel confident about that, I might then start drawing before I put the collages in, but knowing the sizes of the collage. The binding image is complicated because particularly Daedalus sees that we all come from one entity. The fact that the interlacements all meet each other. They actually are all one strand throughout. And it's meant to illustrate the fact that we are all one. The V&A Illustration of the Year Award was won this year, which is a great honour. I was actually taken aback because I won it 28 years ago, exactly the same award, and I never expected to win it again. At best, I think when you're illustrating such a text as Ulysses, you actually want straightforward readers to enjoy the novel and to help them enjoy it. Illustration, the word, has lustro in the middle of it, which means light, which is enlightenment. And it's about casting light on the text, but it's also adding luster to it.